Hi! How is everyone? Anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello. Hey! Yay! I'm not alone. How is everyone? Welcome! Yay, 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 yay. Hi! Hi! Yay, everyone. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Heidi. Some of these names I don't know, but hello, how are you? Welcome. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm not alone. Step one. It's been a while. I haven't been on here in a while, so it's kind of like, riding a bike. The first couple minutes are a little awkward, and then after that, you're good to go, right? Okay, let's jump right in. My name is Bethany, and we are working through our punch card, right? A cleaning one. That's right. We're working through our essential oils, our sweet punch card, rewards card, extended learning card, whatever you want to call it. And we are working on the cleaning class today. So when we're done, you can mark it off and wait for the next one. And if you haven't gotten caught up, you can totally check out. Oh, good, you've been waiting for the cleaning class. Yay! You can totally check out past Periscopes or even my YouTube channel and check out all of the other classes that we've done, and you can just, get caught up and check them all off, okay? So yeah, so we are working on the punch card, right? We are going to do the cleaning class today, so we're going to talk about, the cleaning caddy that I have and a bunch of different reasons why we want to, clean up our cleaning products, so to speak, and then all that good stuff. So I don't know if you have this book, but inside, if you open it up to page 80, it was available in your back office. I meant to check, and I don't know if it's still available. Maybe someone can let me know if it's still available or not. I'm not sure. But starting on page 80, it has a bunch of great cleaning recipes. It's not anymore. Okay, thank you, Laura. I was afraid it wasn't, but you might be able to snag it on one of the buy-sell trade sites or something like that. But anyway, it's great. It has a ton of recipes. doTERRA, inspired recipes, so to speak, and it's awesome. So an all-purpose lemon cleaner, a sticker remover, it's really, really fun, and a DIY. And then, if you have this book, and if you don't have it yet, you do get this book for free when you place your first 100 PVLRP order. So inside here, and just reach out to whoever got you started with oils, and we can help you get this book. It's an awesome book. It's a great reference for, recipes and DIY things, but it also has a cleaning section. This one is edition 4, so on page 362, cleaning, and again, it just has some more recipes for you, and bathroom, drain cleaner, laundry, all that fun stuff. So the nice part about cleaning is with essential oils and just making your own recipes and stuff is you can really make it how you want it. You can find, this recipe didn't work this way, or this one worked, and let's work it that way, and vice versa. So this isn't like a set in stone type thing. I'm going to show you some things that have worked, and by all means, I've actually, changed my recipes over the years and just made it work for whatever works for me, or I'm like, oh, I want to try that one, or oh, I want to try that one. So this is just kind of figure out what works for you and just do it. But just try and clean up your products, and we'll talk about that in a minute why. Okay, so this is one of 4 classes, right? We're going to teach the same class 4 times, and if you are joining live, you get entered in to win one of the prizes for one of the live classes. So every time you're joining in live, you get a chance to win the live prize, and then in a moment I'll show you the grand prize, okay? So everyone that joins live, their name gets put into a big pot at the end, and then we pick a grand prize winner. So if you are chosen this evening for today's live class, you're going to win a 4-ounce spray bottle, which I love this. It has a little lock on it too, which is cute. The other thing you're going to win is a 1-ounce spray bottle, so you can make some more DIY stuff. This is the perfect stain spray, which is awesome. And then I have this cute little shaker that you can make like a carpet deodorizer with, or I don't know, some dry shampoo. That has to do with cleaning, right? Anyway, so that's what we're gonna win. You're gonna win. And then at the end of the 4 classes, when I pick a grand prize winner, the grand prize winner is going to get the doTERRA On Guard Concentrated Cleaner. This is a huge staple in my home. And then On Guard Concentrated Cleaner wouldn't be a cleaner without a spray bottle. So this is a 16-ounce spray bottle. This is glass. It's awesome. I love it. And believe it or not, yeah, it's a big deal, right? Believe it or not, this On Guard Concentrate Cleaner will make, I think, 18 of these. Okay? That just goes to show you the value of what you're going to get. More bang for your buck, okay? And then the other thing that you're going to win is this super, super cute sticker book from Oil Life, because I love stickers, and why not? And it has all of the stickers, you know, a bunch of, a couple multiples of things, but you know, everyone can use stickers, and so that's what you'll get for the grand prize, okay? So now let's just dive right into the goodness of cleaning. I hate cleaning. I love the aftermath of clean. I love the smell of clean. I don't like cleaning. So why not make cleaning fun, right? I keep leaving my On Guard spray at people's houses. Oh, well, you can just clean other people's houses, right? There you go. And Laura loves cleaning. Awesome. Come to my house and clean for me. I mean, it's, you know, we all have our love language, and that's not mine. But I love it clean. I love it when it's clean, you know? So I like to make things, try to do things make it clean, right? Okay, so here's some cleaning facts for you. Do you know how many toxic cleaning products that you have in your home? Or before you started to kind of recognize, you know, cleaning up things. Just think about that for a second. So we're not just like sort of talking your Windex or your multi-purpose wipes, but you're also talking, you know, like your spray cleaner, your Glade plug-ins. If you have even like the little melting things that you plug in, those are a little toxic too. And let's see, what else do we have? There's the possibilities are endless, really. So on average, the average home has about 100 pounds of environmentally harmful products, whether they're cleaning products or, you know, just everything, like oven cleaner. It's crazy once you start to kind of look at the even just look at the back of the bottle of your products. You're going to start to see, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was in it. Oh gosh, I'm supposed to ventilate the whole house as I'm wiping down my counters. Awesome. Or no kids in the room while you're mopping with your floor mop. Or don't let your pet lick the floor after you've done cleaning it. You know, it's crazy. It's nuts. So anyway, there was a study done with about 25 of the top or the best-selling cleaning and personal hygiene products. They emit about an average of 17 chemicals each. That's just crazy. And so we all wonder why we walk around, you know, with our head in a fog, or, you know, the head tension, or even the trouble and the difficulty breathing. If we were to just clean up the products that we clean with, I would imagine that our breathing would be a lot easier. It's the craziness that goes on. So if it is gross if you think about it, and it's just it's scary, it's frustrating, but now that you know better, we can do better. And just like everything else in life, including essential oils, I like to do things in bite-sized pieces. Otherwise I get very overwhelmed, I shut down, and I don't know what to do. So for me, I actually just this past 6 months or so, or even the past year, decided that I was going to completely overhaul my cleaning products. I had started to incorporate, you know, more natural things, but I was like, you know what, let's just do this. So once a week, I chose one thing that I wanted to replace. I found a recipe, I made it, and I just slowly started to incorporate it into my cleaning routine, because I knew that if I tried to do it all at once, it was just going to be overwhelming. And then actually on the team page, the Essential Oils Are Sweet team page, if you hashtag in the search bar sweet cleaning tips, all of the recipes that we did a few months ago about cleaning, the breakdown of everything and why it's great to use them, will come up, and then it's just great and easy. And I use that hashtag so it was easy to search and find. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of those products and have that average giving up his Clorox cleanup, like the Clorox wipes and stuff like that. I have a great alternative to that allows you to still do that wiping mechanism, and it makes you feel like you're cleaning things, but a little bit cleaner than the Clorox wipes. You could lick the counter after. It's a process. It's our minds are kind of brain wired and to do things a certain way, and it's changing things slowly and not all at once, so that people don't shut down. I promise you, right? So think about like any sort of cleaners. Your all-purpose cleaner, your deodorizers, your air fresheners, disinfectants. They all contain the VOCs, or volatile organic compounds, which sounds like a healthy, cool word, but it's not. They're all classified as as carcinogens. Possible exposure to lead. There's just really no safe exposure. That they're just saying there's just not a safe exposure, so let's not do it. Okay. The crazy and frustrating thing about that is about half of them were labeled organic or non-toxic or all natural. So people are allowed to use wordage and verbiage for marketing that is kind of misleading and misguiding, which is really frustrating. So that's why we kind of have to be our own advocate and our own voice when it comes to this, right? So my question for you is, it is sad, unfortunately, but it's okay. We can do better, right? So when you clean, do you have to vent the room? Have you ever, cleaned and felt like, yes, this is so clean, but I cannot breathe and I have to go outside to get some fresh air, but my house is clean, right? So think about that. Are you comfortable enough to hand your child a bottle and say, hey, go wipe the counter down for me? Beforehand, my answer was no. But now I love being able to hand my kid, a spray bottle and a washable or even a paper towel, right? I do have paper towels, don't get me wrong. And say, here, go wipe that down. And you know what? One, they love helping, and two, I don't have to worry about their health. And I know that if they decide to lick it, it's not the greatest taste, but I don't have to call poison control for the most part, which is awesome, right? You used to get sinus issues each time you wash the floor. Yeah, but not anymore. Exactly. It's just crazy. And then the other thing too, like, I had mentioned that once you're done cleaning, sometimes even the description at the bottom says, don't let your pet walk on it. Huh? I just cleaned my floor, but my pet can't walk on it because it's toxic to them, right? So if it's toxic to animals, then, oh my gosh, what's it doing to us, right? So on average, Americans spend about $5 billion on cleaning products. What? That's about $700 a year per household. I guarantee you I do not spend that much anymore on cleaning products. So, for example, remember I talked about this? I forget how much it is wholesale. You can make, 15 to 18 spray bottles out of this, just strictly out of this. This will last you a long time. And so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, which is awesome. One of the things that I have for you, so who doesn't like to save money, right? Raise your hand, everyone likes to save money, exactly. A lot of the chemicals that are in our cleaning products, right? There's fragrances, which we all know are fake and are gonna give us headaches and the sneezing, itchy eyes, stuff like that. Sometimes a lot of people think they have allergies, and if they were to just clean up their cleaning products, their health would be a lot better. There's the phenols. These scientific words are going to get really hard for me. Those are used in disinfectants or even toilet bowl cleaners, and they are toxic to the respiratory system too. Diphenyl glycerol. It's used in the Windex cleaner or window cleaner, and it has really just negative impacts on hormones and fetal development and all that stuff that's really important, Formaldehyde, we all know formaldehyde, a lot of that is in the wick deodorizers. Petroleum solvents is in some floor cleaners and a lot of that can really hurt some and damage the mucous membrane, which we all know is important for things. So many cleaners are pollutants, and they contribute to a lot of like the smog and the pollutions that goes on in our environment too, which is kind of sad and frustrating at the same time, right? Okay, so in a nutshell, I wanted to show you kind of like the heavy hitters of oils that you can use to clean with. Some of them you're like, oh yeah, obviously I knew that. That's a no-brainer. And then other ones you're like, really? Maybe I didn't know about that, but yeah, okay, cool. So who do we got for a lineup, right? We've got lemon, lavender, peppermint, which are all great for seasonal threats that are coming. Rosemary, cinnamon, wild orange, eucalyptus. We've got thyme, oregano, melaleuca. Did I say that? Oh, rosemary up here, sorry. And then, so those are the single oils that you're kind of like, yes, okay, awesome. And then we've got Purify, right? And then On Guard, which is everybody. Yes, this holder is amazing. I love it. It holds a lot of oils. It's great for my videos over here, right? So a few other mentionables, I guess you could say, is we've got like sandalwood, sage is a good one. Those ones are antifungal. So here we go. We're back. Hi. Sorry about that. Cypress, I mentioned cypress, eucalyptus, Roman chamomile, marjoram. Those are all antibacterial. Antivirals, we've got the cinnamon, the clove, eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, sandalwood and thyme. Again, sandalwood again. Antifungal, we talked about melaleuca, patchouli, even sages. And so antibacterial, that's such a weird word. I think I'm butchering it. Eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, all great ones, right? So those are kind of, you can play around too with a lot of scents. And if you mix my favorite scent, which Hillary introduced me to, would be On Guard, grapefruit, and Douglas fir. And it smells like apples, right? Who doesn't love apples? I love it. It smells really, really great. So here are some other things that you can use as your lineup in your arsenal besides essential oils to make your cleaning products, okay? I'm just gonna step over here. Have you guys ever had seen Fells Napa? It's about 97 cents. It's in the Walmart. I get it at Walmart. It's in the baking, oh my goodness, it's in the laundry detergent aisle. It's the only reason why I go down the laundry detergent aisle. And it's a great stain remover or a great stain stick type thing. So all you have to do is wet it and take a toothbrush and kind of get that stain out, which is great. The other thing that's awesome too is when I made a powdered laundry detergent, this is what I used. I would grate it and then use this in my powdered laundry detergent. So I switched to actually a liquid laundry detergent. I switched it up depending on how you feel about things, but there are different, yeah, use it for stains all the time, absolutely. It's kind of like what your grandma used to use and nobody talks about it. You know, kick that Tide stick. Just use this guy. It's way cheaper. I mean, this thing, well, I think I've had the same one for 10 years or something like that. It goes a really, really long way for stains, which is awesome. Okay. So not only can you use baking soda to bake with, but it's a great one to use when you're cleaning. So it's a great scrubber, right? It deodorizes, it helps cut grease, and it's mildly abrasive, so it'll mildly abrasive things. And it also helps absorb odors, okay? The next one we got, use it in your dishwasher. Awesome. Yeah, tell me how you're using these products if you are already using them. Borax. So, disclaimer, borax is natural, but it's toxic when you eat it. Okay, so there's always that controversy of, well, you're not supposed to use it, all that good stuff. But this one can help kill germs, it disinfects, it whitens, it helps cut grease, it deodorizes, and it can kind of be a little rough on your hands and stuff, so just make sure you use rubber gloves if you're gonna really use the borax, right? So then we've got some carrier oils, so olive oil, fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, all those kind of things. Then there is the Castile soap. So I love to use, it's a little crazy there. I like to use the Dr. Bronner's unscented, just what I prefer. I actually buy it in the gallon size, but it's a vegetable-based soap and it's just found, you can find it on Amazon, you can find it in a health store. I think I found it the least expensive on Amazon, but it's a great one. I actually started using this with a little bit of On Guard Concentrate Cleaner as my dish soap when I'm washing, hand washing dishes. It's in the laundry detergent. It's in a lot of my multi-purpose sprays when you need a little bit of the sudsy type thing to cut the grease and stuff like that. Yes, so you use the borax and the Fels Napa in your liquid laundry soap. Oh, perfect, liquid, awesome. Great. Okay, so then we've also got the Fels Napa that we talked about. Salt is another one. The coarse salt is great for abrasive stuff, abrasive, like when you think about it, when you clean your cast iron pan, you're using the coarse salt. One, to season it, but also because it has that great coarseness to it, so that'll help too. The other one I wanted to talk about is washing soda, which mine's kind of busted out. But washing soda is very similar to baking soda too. It's sodium bicarbonate, and it's slightly stronger. Oh, I'm sorry. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, and washing soda is sodium carbonate. I didn't want to mix those up, right? It's slightly stronger and more absorbs odors a little bit more too. Again, wear rubber gloves, a little caution, can't be ingested. Okay. If you're ingesting your cleaning products, probably not a good idea. And yes, it's in your laundry detergent. Yeah, that is one of the ones that I use in my laundry detergent too, which is awesome. So those are the kind of the heavy hitters. Pretty much all that I use when I make my cleaning products, besides essential oils and some goodies like that. So let's walk through a little bit if you want. And I love this interaction. Thank you. I would love to know like what you're using for your cleaning, what you're doing for cleaning and stuff like that. Let's start in the laundry detergent section, right? So this is my stain remover. It's vegetable glycerin, which I forgot to talk about, distilled water, Castile soap, and lemon. So this is another thing that I like to use, for spot treatment of things, if the Fels Napa, if I don't have it, or if I'm just, in a pinch or whatnot. And then I actually make a liquid laundry detergent, and I reuse my old Dr. Bronner's jugs, and just give it a good shake before I use it. And you can see it just needs a little shake, and then 1/3 of a cup, and that's my laundry detergent. I prefer the liquid. I was doing the powdered, but I just like to switch things up, and then scent it the way that you want. The one thing that I forgot to mention and talk about is a lot of the products that you're buying in the laundry detergent aisle or even the cleaning aisle, right? You're paying for water. That's pretty expensive water. Yeah, exactly. You need to do this. Don't pay for water. You pay for water enough. Don't pay for water in the laundry detergent or the cleaning aisle, right? Okay. So I think before somebody was mentioning and talking about how they can't give up their Clorox wipes, right? Well, here is an awesome, effective, easy way to do it. I love this. So this is just going to be some distilled water. Now remember, all of these recipes broken down with cute pictures are, if you just hashtag sweet cleaning tips. You use the stain remover, the On Guard laundry detergent. You make fabric softener with white vinegar. Yes, awesome. So if you go on the team page and even my Instagram page, it's Sweet Cleaning Tips. And that's where all the recipes. And I would love to see what recipes have worked for you. Yeah. And then so this is peroxide. I forgot to mention my lovely friend peroxide. I like to use the hydrogen peroxide. It's food grade. It's about 3%, and it's a great mild version of, the peroxide that you're used to. You put it on your clothes, or you put it on something, and it's going to stain and white it out. This is perfect for not doing that. So I do like to have it when I'm doing my cleaning products and just help with whitening and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's that. It's the On Guard Concentrate Cleaner, and then whatever essential oils you want it to smell and scent with. And the great thing about it is I just use my reusable, I just wring it out, if you can see, right? And now I have my non-toxic Clorox wipes, if you want to do that. And they smell so much better than those Clorox wipes. I could actually probably wipe my eyes with this if I wanted to. I wouldn't suggest it, but you could if you want to. And so that's it. That's my handy dandy wipes, because there's sometimes I do just like to wipe. I need that I don't know, that wiping process, I guess you could say. Okay, So then what are some other awesome things that we've got in the cleaning caddy? I've got my glass and window cleaner. This bad boy works so much better than Windex. I'm not hacking up a lung or trying to ventilate the life out of everything. It's got no dyes, obviously, so it's not going to be the pretty blue color that you're used to for Windex. Streak free. It's really, really awesome. So this is a peroxide, water, just a few drops of the Castile soap, because that's what helps get rid of the grease that happens when you are trying to clean windows or the glass, right? And then lemon. Simple, easy, very inexpensive, and non-toxic, which is awesome. Okay, that's the window cleaner. And then, oh, an empty spray bottle. Oh, that was that. Okay. Like, wait a second. That's the giveaway. The all-purpose cleaner, right? So we're talking water, some vinegar. Did I mention vinegar? I don't think I mentioned vinegar. The On Guard oil, grapefruit, I use the Douglas fir, and then just a little bit of the On Guard concentrate cleaner, which is awesome, right? And then some other things that we do is I have a tile grout that I make, a tile grout cleaner, you know, to get in the nooks and the crevices. This is just going to be baking soda, peroxide, and a little bit of Melaleuca and lemon, and it's almost all out, as you can see, but it gets a little bit pasty, which is great, and then you just leave it on there and then go to town. You know, you've got your little doohickey things, little scrubbers, which is fun. I love these for my toilet bowl cleaners. So as you can see, it kind of settled a little bit. So if you just give it a good shake. I actually changed the recipe up because I was mixing the peroxide mixed with the vinegar ahead of time, and it was exploding and causing a huge mess. So my girl Lilia turned me on to another cleaning toilet cleaner. So this one is distilled water, baking soda, Castile soap, lemon, and Melaleuca, right? And then you just shake it up, okay? And you open it up, and it's got cute little spouts depending upon like what your preference is. And then you can squirt it in the toilet bowl. This one's the perfect size because it kind of spins around and you don't have to touch the toilet and everything like that. You let it sit for a few minutes, and then I just take a spray bottle of peroxide and then just go to town, and then the magic happens, and it disinfects and cleans everything, and it smells. That's the only product you haven't changed. I know it's hard. That was actually the very last product that I gave up. So what's the difference between that and bleach? So the food grade peroxide you could actually ingest if you needed to. Bleach you can ingest. So it's a little bit more on the mild side. Bleach burns my nostril hairs. I don't know about you, but it's very just I actually don't have, if we have bleach in the house, I don't know where it is. I haven't had bleach in a long time, personally. It's toxic, yeah. Anything for rust. Very irony water here that stains my toilet. So yeah, you kind of have to keep ahead of things. So we have hard water also. So you have to clean the toilet a lot to get that rust stain around. I believe Melaleuca and lemon will really help get rid of that rust stain, but you kind of have to attack it like almost every day, and then eventually soon it will get better, if that helps. Yeah. So those are, I hope that gives you like a lot of ideas and processings of how you can start to incorporate, what about stained pans? Depending on what kind of pan you have, just a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of lemon would work. Maybe some abrasive of like some salt maybe to clean it, that might help. You could make like a nice paste. Some salt and baking soda actually would probably work great because you've got the different textures of both. With some lemon or even some Melaleuca, let it make a paste form. Coat the pan, maybe let it sit for a little bit, and then go to town. Have I tried citric acid for hard water rust stains? I have not, but you know what? That's probably a great idea. See? Yeah, lemon, salt, and olive oil. Okay, yeah. No, that's awesome. What does peroxide do? So it's a I'm drawing a blank exactly. Caught me off guard. It's very similar to think of it like kind of what bleach does, but not as toxic. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to look more into that a little bit more because I completely forgot. I'm drawing a blank. We're live. What can I do? But I do know that the food grade is just a little bit safer. It helps whiten your teeth. The peroxide, absolutely. You can do a little homemade mouthwash if you want, which is great. Yeah. So these are great questions. Yay! It bubbles when it comes into contact with germs. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's like a little party in your mouthwash, right? Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you can totally incorporate a ton of awesome throughout your whole. Don't just limit it to your Windex and your all-purpose cleaner, right? You can really start to incorporate. What about hardwood floors? Just a little bit of On Guard concentrated cleaner if you want it, and some water, hot water, and go ahead and mop your floors. Or if you don't have that, you could just do some lemon oil, some water, and a little bit of the Castile soap. Little, because Castile soap goes a long, long way. Yeah, so citric acid is food grade and does an amazing job on toilet water stains. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so you could probably add, I'm wondering if you could make a mixture in your toilet thing and do with the citric acid. I bet you that would help a lot. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think someone just said they do the On Guard cleaner with their Shark or Steam Mop, which is another option too. These are all great. Thank you. So I'm hoping that this kind of gets your head spinning on some things that you can start to really clean your house with and effectively clean up your cleaning products, so to speak, right? And save you some money. And don't be overwhelmed. It's really fun and really easy to kind of figure out what works for you, and I don't know what doesn't work, but yeah. So any other questions? No? Awesome. Say the hardwood recipe again, please. Yeah, sure. So for hardwoods, you have a couple options. You can do the On Guard concentrate cleaner, probably half a capful I would start with, and some hot soapy water. Or if you don't have the On Guard concentrate cleaner, do a little bit of the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, hot water, and some lemon if you wanted to, just to give that thing. Oh, here's my awesome tip. You want it to look like, or you want it to smell like you've been slaving all day cleaning? Just put a little bit of lemon and purify in your diffuser, and then you're good to go. No, no, but it does really help give you that idea of feeling fresh and clean and all of that. So that's my other tip for you. Okay, so thank you for joining. We'll see you again next week to do this again if you want to join live. And Motivate oil, absolutely. Motivate oil in the diffuser to get you cleaning. Yay, awesome. Okay, thank you. Have a good night.